What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we got a special guest in the house, the one and only Andy Rue. What's up?
Hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. This is the second time I'm checking out Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Yo, I was confused because I can't remember what the first song I reacted to was. That thing, yeah. And I thought they were a duo because there was two. It looked like there was two of them. It wasn't. It's just Lauryn.
You got ratioed in the comments.
Yeah, I know. I did. And I did. But also, it was cool. I didn't expect there to be rap and all this stuff. Like Lauryn Hill's dope.
Yeah. She's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So, you guys, just for a little reference point, Andrew is from Gen Z. He's a producer, an engineer, a singer, a rapper. Now he's a sound man at the Black Sheep. He's like all things music. He's a classically trained pianist. And he started his own reaction channel because he was coming over here doing stuff. Y'all were like, yo, start a channel. His channel's bubbling, but I kind of alley-ooped him some Lauryn Hill. I was like, yo, check this out, bro. I think you'd enjoy it. And two things that I sent over to his channel, that one's gone viral, is Maxwell.
Yeah.
Maxwell this woman's work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so funny because Kate Bush made the original,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I've always loved Maxwell's version of it. I didn't know about Kate Bush until I started doing reactions, but I've just noticed people gravitate. Anyways,
yeah,
his first time reaction to Lauryn Hill over there, you know, he had a vibe, and I wanted to take him to X Factor and take him. I just wanted to be here to kind of go over the reaction and just kind of vibe, you know, because
EX Factor.
Yeah, the X Factor.
Ex-boyfriend or girlfriend factor.
You about to find out.
I guess so. I guess I am. I don't like this setting. It looks very weird. It's too perfect.
What? Oh,
It
where
looks like
she's...
Yeah, like where the video
They can't
is.
see
It looks
it,
like
yeah.
it looks like an IKEA setup.
This is
when you're walking around IKEA.
Anyways,
I don't like that.
Let's do this. If you guys are here for Andy Rue to check out some neo soul, open your hearts, your minds, your eyes, and let's do this, you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back, baby.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, you guys, check his channel out if you'd be so kind. We also have original content on this channel. We have a bunch of songs together, Prophecy, Never Met, and Shout.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to check out, like, in all those songs, except for Prophecy, I think he produced. Like, he got there and actually made the full beat. So we got some original stuff here. But, yeah, man, if you guys want access to the reactions early, I have a membership, link in the description. It gives you early access. There's actually a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released yet. So you have fun, but don't stress it. No obligation. Just letting you guys know. Thanks for the support. Shout out to the members helping us keep the lights on, man.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen like the end of my videos?
Oh! I forgot it in the last video, dog.
What?
Not the end. You need to teach me how to two-step.
Oh, yeah, I do have to teach you how to two-step.
How do you do that?
But no, like the end of my videos, when I talk about my membership, I always just give them a little heart. I say, but your regular subscription means the world to me anyway.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
But at least I'm glad that you reassure them that they're not forced to do the membership.
Yeah.
But it would mean a lot if you did.
My thing is like this. Like, I don't trip, but as a person who's like a public figure, like, you kind of have to let people know they exist. Not they exist, but like your membership exists.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't really, I'm not really tripping.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, hey, man, I just appreciate everyone.
I'll teach you how to two-step, do a little hardcore two-step.
Yeah.
Start moshing.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We'll do that on the Talking Heads reaction.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Lauryn Hill. We're watching this from her channel. You guys, go over there and watch this video without us. That's important. What we do as reactions is never a substitute for the original. So go watch it the way it's intended. And let's check this out. This comes from the album. Do you know which? It comes from the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. We're diving into like the neo soul. You know what I'm sizzling?
Okay.
I would still call it R&B though.
Yeah.
But she's very versatile. And you weren't really familiar with her from the Fugees like that either?
What is the Fugees?
You've never heard of the Fugees,
No,
Michael?
I don't. I've never heard of the Fugees.
No, you've heard.
I love whenever I don't know something. It's so funny because he's just tripping. He's like, "What?"
No, bro. So this album sold 20 million copies. What we're about to listen to.
I wasn't one of them.
And the Fugees sold like they're diamond. I think they're like 10 million. Like
maybe I have. That's how it kind of goes with these.
Okay, hold on. Lauryn Hill did the cover of Roberta Flack's "Killing Me Softly." Have you heard "Killing Me Softly"?
I've heard "Killing Me Softly"
with it from Lauryn Hill.
From Lauryn Hill. I don't know. Is that Lauryn Hill? I don't know. I know "Killing Me Softly."
All right, you guys, let's just get into this. We have a lot of ways to go with
I'm
Andy.
Piss him off. Let's
no,
go.
I never pissed off. This is great. This is fun, bro. Because I grew up listening to this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, and what happens? Oh, this is a long intro. If you're mad right now, I'm so tired of the comments.
You're gonna get comments.
Bro.
5 minutes in and we haven't started.
And if you are one of those jackasses that go in the comments and puts the video starts at 5 minutes, I'm blocking your bitch ass. Fuck you, man. If you ain't here for the fucking ride, I don't like you. Here. Oh, sorry.
I don't want you.
I'm getting triggered.
He's getting a little triggered.
I really have love for the people. The people that rock with me are so genuine. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Yeah. Okay, so what was I saying? We got a long way to go. Yo, let's just play the damn video now. Oh, Lord, man. The comments, bro, I be going crazy sometimes. All right.
See, that's just...
It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard.
I have a comment to make. I don't think she uses any pitch correction, which is very... There's a difference, guys. So there's two types of ways that you can make your pitch accurate in post-production. One is auto-tune. Everyone's heard of auto-tune. Basically, it just automatically tunes you to the nearest note that you're singing. You just throw it on there, and then you can choose the retune speed, and that's it. Pitch correction... Everyone hates when I bring up pitch correction because they're like, my favorite artist doesn't use pitch correction. They do. 99% of artists use pitch correction. Doesn't matter how good of a singer they are, they use pitch correction. But I don't think that she does. And the only reason why is because I'm hearing some of these harmonies coming and everything, and I notice when she gets a little bit flat or sharp, and it's not bad. It's not like she doesn't have good pitch. She has great pitch. Not everyone's going to have 100% accurate pitch. That's what pitch correction's for. But it's kind of neat whenever I hear an artist that I can tell does not use pitch correction. It's just, I mean, that takes immense work and talent in the studio to be able to pull that off and make it sound good because, yeah, like I said, no one's ever 100% perfect. You know, you can't perfectly sing a C over a C on a piano. You know, there's always going to be a little bit of variation. So pitch correction's always there to assist it a little bit and make things sound a little more polished. Doesn't mean artists who use pitch correction aren't talented. They're just as talented as Lauryn Hill and anyone else. But I wanted to point that out because that's something I heard when I heard some of those harmonies come in where they didn't sound absolutely pitch perfect. It was good, though.
You know what's funny? I'm getting goosebumps because when I hear that, I didn't notice that. But the way I explain it, because I explained the music, I hear more from a feeling. There's more of a raw authenticity you get from certain artists, and you can just sense it.
Yeah.
And also, we're in this era of like auto-tune music and AI music, and because of auto-tune, it has made it easy for AI to like kind of like make its wave, and people are like, oh, this actually sounds good because so many people don't sound like really humans.
Yeah.
It's just so easy to have an AI fake it. And
That's
so
true.
like now sometimes I'll go back to performances and I'll hoot and holler over like I just did a reaction to Nirvana. It was called Lake of Fire, and Kurt Cobain's voice cracked, and I could tell it wasn't on purpose. And I'm like, but I love this now because everything's so polished and fake. Now the realness can arise, and you can feel that real human emotion in their voice.
And you know what the really big bummer is? And I've started noticing this a lot when like an artist will blow up today, and they do a live performance, everyone's always clowning them. Oh, he really sounded off today. He sounded really, pitchy in this. Wow. I mean, you could tell he uses we've used so much pitch correction and auto-tune over the years that we're so like accustomed to hearing perfect pitch that any bit of like little difference in tonality, and if they're a little bit flat or sharp, before it wasn't an issue. Now it is. Now it's like you're a bad singer if you don't sound perfect.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Surprisity. See, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. Yeah. Is this just a silly game that forces you to act this way? Forces you to scream my name. Then pretend that you can't say. Tell me who I have to be. I know what we gotta do.
You know what I'm mad about? You know what I'm mad about as a kid? I was lied to. Okay, I thought clubs were gonna look like that when I was growing up, and then I go to clubs when I turn 21. I'm like, what is this? What is this terrible atmosphere? I thought they were gonna be all vibey and cool and stuff like that, and you were gonna have moments like this and everything. You had the cool mood lighting and everything. No, dude, clubs now they suck.
Because you had to be in the 90s or the 2000s.
I guess I had to be
early 2000s.
Yeah, but surprise, surprise, I'm not familiar with neo soul. Do you know what the fusion is? It because it sounds like to me when I'm listening right off the bat is like R&B with like a little bit of hip hop influence. Like these drums seem very boom bappy. I could be wrong. Maybe this influenced hip hop in a way, but I mean, is there like a distinction with neo soul and what neo soul is?
I can look up the definition because like neo soul is something where you're just like, oh, like for example, Maxwell is in the neo soul. Erica Badu is in the neo soul
Is it just
lane.
like non-traditional R&B, kind of like alternative R&B in a way, maybe?
I guess that's a good question. I just know the artist, and I'm just like, oh, I love neo soul.
Yeah.
I never thought about the actual definition.
Yeah, but there's definitely a distinct sound to neo soul. You know, when you hear it.
What is the definition of neo soul?
We're
I
learning.
think India Ari is in there. You know, Jill Scott, maybe. She's a powerful voice. You know, it's funny because when you think about it, it isn't like a Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston, you know, but it's, you know, let me see what it says. It says, neo soul is a genre of music that emerged in the mid to late 90s. The name literally means new soul. It takes the emotional depth and live musicianship of classic soul music from the 60s and 70s and blends it with modern influences like R&B, hip hop, jazz, funk, and gospel.
R&B, hip hop, jazz. Okay, cool.
So there we go. There's the complete definition of neo soul.
So interesting. You know what's funny? I feel like this is like that. I was about to say something. I mean, no offense. This is like the white people version of this is yacht rock. You ever heard of yacht rock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yacht rock is actually fire.
Yeah, it's like jazz and rock. Like it's like that's kind of what it is. So maybe that's kind of what this is like. I can't say this without like stepping on. I was gonna say this is your your yacht rock. This is.
Oh snap!
We're gonna piss somebody who's like 13 minutes and you're not even a minute in the song. They're gonna hate us.
Oh Lord, this is great.
This is great though. I love it. Her voice is so good. It's so fantastic, and I love this vibe. It is very much like a '90s vibe. Like I would have loved to like been like a young adult at this time, or living around this music and atmosphere. This is sick.
Yeah,
I love it.
I actually like. I'm in a trance when she's singing. I'm actually like really vibing out.
You can't say. Tell me who I have to be. I know what we gotta do to get so red. Yeah. Surprisity. See, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. No matter how I think we grow, you always seem to let me know it ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't working. When I try to walk away, you hurt yourself to make me stay.
I don't want to like pause again, but like I'm just like listening to this, and there's like this sense of like imperfection that sounds amazing. It sounds great. Like I'm listening to like the backups come in. Not everything's perfectly timed and quantized. Like some words come in a couple milliseconds early and late, and it's just like nothing's got this perfect rhythm. It's just like kind of flowing with it and creating this vibe. And it's very, very human, kind of like what you were talking about, how like AI is very like mimics that perfection. Like this is a very human, thing, and it sounds so good, man. And I think that's what we're missing today. We're missing stuff like this for sure.
Yeah, I keep getting goosebumps just because I am in love. I don't listen to this song because it's like, I don't know, man. Like it's like I don't live in what she's talking about, but I don't know. Like it just the concept, the nature. I'll always love you. Like I don't know. It raises the hairs on my neck and the way she's singing it. But then it brings me to my roots when she's just like, "Hey yo, hey 1 2," like in the background.
Yeah, because in the '90s you were in your hip hop stuff.
Yeah,
You're just like,
yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing else. I want to hear only hip hop. So, like, were you familiar with Lauryn Hill and stuff?
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
time?
No.
Cool.
I rocked with Lauryn Hill and the Fugees like heavy. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like tripping out because those are like some of the big groups from our era that like actually broke through. So like the Fugees is comparable to Outkast in my opinion, and Wu-Tang. It's just like
I do know Wu-Tang and Outkast.
Like the crossover appeal of the Fugees and Lauryn Hill is like just worldwide, So
nice.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I keep letting you back in.
Heard this sample.
How can I explain myself?
I've heard this.
Where'd you hear it?
Drake.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I don't listen to Drake.
Louisiana. Yeah. It's oh my god, what song is it? I'm gonna show you it after. I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. But yeah, Drake used that.
It's funny because if you go back the very intro, it's so simple, and the sound of the track is like a callback to Wu-Tang Clan has this song. It's just so simple then. So there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
But
oh man, I'm trying to find it. I don't know if I can immediately. I don't want to get like copyrighted or anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't
doing
play
this.
it. We won't
But
play it.
yeah, it's on here.
Drake on
it's
that Universal
crazy.
Music.
Yeah, I'm like, you play one note, you're done. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Get Drake.
As painful as this thing has been, I just can't be with no one else.
That's crazy.
See, I know what we've got to do. You let go, and I'll let go too. 'Cause no one's hurt me more than you, and no one ever will. No matter how I think we grow, you always seem to let me know it ain't working, it ain't working, it ain't working, it ain't working. And when I try to walk away, you hurt yourself to make me stay. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Care for me, care for me. I know you care for me, there for me, there for me. Said you'd be there for me, cry for me, cry for me. You said you'd die for me, give to me, give to me. Why won't you live for me, care for me, care for me? You said you care for me, there for me, there for me. Said you'd be there for me, cry for me, cry for me. You said you'd die for me, give to me, give to me. Why won't you live for me, care for me, care for me? You said you care for me, there for me, there for me. Said you'd be there for me, cry for me, cry for me. You said you'd die for me, give to me, give to me. Why won't you live for me, care?
Now that I'm watching the video, remember the first thing that I said, how like it was like very kind of like I didn't really like where she was like at, and it was like very like playing a little too clean and stuff. I think that might have been the point. Because that's kind of where it starts. She immediately steps into this very colorful kind of, goes from that almost like white void-esque like room almost to like just this very colorful, like deep, dark kind of. I think that was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was an expression of like the growth of what she's talking about in the song. And man, there's some like deep emotional stuff. I'm like over here about the trauma dump.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is
trauma
crazy,
dumping
bro.
over here. I feel like I'm partially cursed for being raised in a very, very modern, contemporary Christian like household. And there's not anything wrong with like religious music or anything like that, but like I feel like it just sounds like unseasoned chicken and toast. Like that's what it sounds like. And I'm like, oh, there's so much like soul and
bro. So
oh man, this is so good, dude.
When we start looking at cultures, I grew up in a very conservative Christian household. And we listened to some of what you're talking about, unseasoned chicken. But I also like, I'm in a black household and we listen to gospel.
Yeah.
And gospel is soul and like the OJs. And so like So I got that mixture of like, yo, some of the soul, like the BB and CC Winans, which is like, what is this? But I also know what that chicken you're talking about. We listen to some of that too.
And it's like in musically, like on the more technical side, like really, it's like a lot of the music that I had listened to growing up and like what it was being played around me was very basic chords, like major, minor chords. Like that's kind of all we have. When you get into soul and R&B and funk and jazz and things like this, like the stuff that I wasn't really raised on and around, it's almost like a language, like a musical language I wasn't like taught basically growing up. I had to kind of learn it later down the line, and that's why it's been very hard like writing music, even now. Like, I'm great at producing and doing what I do, but like that's one of the things that I'm still kind of missing a little bit, because when you listen to this stuff, it's not just major and minor chords. You're adding, a 7th, a 9th, a 13th, add an 11th on top, like all these different colors. It's almost like they're breaking the rules of like the music, like what you would typically learn in like traditional music. Obviously, you can learn about like jazz and stuff, but like they're really like more focused on the color of the sound, not just is this musically correct?
Yeah, is this technically perfect?
Yeah. So I think that's like the big, if I had to say a big difference from what I grew up listening to and when I hear something like this, that's it, is the color of sound that they're using. It's very, it's so beautiful. It's insane. It's really good.
Absolutely.
Said you'd be there for me, cry for me. You said you'd die for me, give to me. Why won't you live for me, care for me? You said you care for me, there for me. Said you'd be there for me, give to me. Why won't you live for me, cry for me? You said you'd die for me.
Yeah, and like just that bass line too, it's like it's not following like your traditional, like if you're playing G minor in normal, like just basic music or whatever, your bass note's going to be G. If you're playing A major, it's going to be A. When you get into funk and soul and this kind of stuff, it's like they're not following that. The bass is playing a completely different note than the root note of whatever chord they're playing. If they're playing like B flat minor 7 add 13, bass is not always playing B flat just because it's a B flat chord. It might be playing, the D or the F or whatever, an A flat over it. Just something that just gives it a little more tension and dissonance and color. And even in like these harmonies that she's doing, she's not just doing like, again, the tip of the regular chord. She's adding different notes and colors and stuff. It's so cool, man. Like this type of music is so cool.
Yeah. I mean, she cooked, and then it's funny because me and you process music so differently. So I really process it from the feeling and the emotional aspect, and I'm really listening to her lyrics and how these subject matters of being in this deep love with someone and really not wanting to break it off, and it's just like they're really hurting you, and it's it's just, I don't know, it just it brings you there on top of that.
On top,
So it's just like,
unfortunately I'm cursed with my semi-autistic brain where I'm just like oh, technical thing. No, but I get what you're saying too. Like I'm kind of hearing all of it, and I'm feeling it, and I'm doing like those are the things, and that's the cool thing. Like even what I'm talking about with the technical aspect is that's how you create that emotion and feeling. You can't create that with just basic static chords. Just being able to add those different colors and layers is just like that's gonna pull that emotion out of you. It's gonna, because it feels more human. It doesn't feel so perfect. It feels like it has flaws. It feels like it has tension, and that's how life is. You have tension and flaws and issues and things, and it's kind of like a mirror in that sense, the way I see it. Yeah,
no, it's fire, and it's fire hearing you break it down from a technical aspect, because I don't know if I've seen people really get on here and break down like neo soul in a technical aspect. So it's fun for me to hear it from.
This is why I need that piano. Then I can like show you like what I mean. Like I could play a regular chord and then add like do a different jazzier chord to show you the difference. It's cool. It's really cool, man.
Yeah, we'll have to get into the piano stuff for sure.
I know, I need to. Anyway,
you guys,
that was good. That was fire.
Yeah, I mean, 20 million albums sold. What are we doing? You guys, we're rocking with Andy Root. If you love his dialogue and commentary, please go check him out on his channel. He has a bunch of cool reactions bussin', and I'm going to alley-oop him some more. Lauryn Hill, we got to do a first-time Fugees reaction at some point. That's wild. Anyways, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Go support the original artist. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.